Welcome to the Explainer. Today, we are diving into a small but super common sticking point for English learners: how to talk about your purpose. Should you say, "I'm here to study," or "I'm here for studying"? Let's crack this thing wide open.
So where are we getting our info? Well, for this one, we're going straight to the source, Michael Swan's absolute classic practical English usage. This way, you know the rules we're talking about are rock solid.
All right, I'm sure you've heard this before. And hey, let's be honest, you've probably even said it yourself. And why not? It seems to make perfect sense. You're here, and your reason is learning English. So, what's the actual problem?
Okay, so what's the deal? Why is this technically wrong? Believe it or not, the why behind this little error is actually super simple once you see the pattern. So let's find that one clear rule that's going to fix this mistake for good.
The whole problem really boils down to how we express our purpose. Our reason for doing something. English has a really specific way of handling this that can feel a little weird at first, but I promise, there's a clear logic to it.
All right, check this out. It's a straight-up comparison. The common mistake uses for plus a verb with an ing at the end. But the correct way? That uses to plus the simple, basic verb. This isn't just a style choice, it's a fundamental rule of grammar.
And this, right here, brings us to the golden rule. Seriously, if you just remember this one thing from our whole explainer, you'll solve like 90% of the confusion around this topic.
So here's what you need to burn into your brain. When a person does an action to achieve a goal, that purpose, is always expressed with to plus the verb. It's a direct link between the action and the reason.
And here it is, out in the wild. Look at these examples. Ask the question why for each one. Why did I sit down? To rest. Why did he go abroad? To forget. Why is she staying here? To perfect her English. You see that pattern? It's always an action followed by to and the verb that explains why.
Okay, you might be thinking, got it. Use to plus a verb for a person's purpose. But that begs the question, right? When the heck do we use for? Let's take a look at the for factor.
And boom, here's the answer. This is the key. For is your go-to when your purpose is a thing, a noun. To is for when your purpose is an action, a verb. So, we stopped for a drink is a thing. But we stopped to have a drink, have is an action. See the difference? And we see this pattern everywhere. You use for when you can just name your reason. You went somewhere for an interview, for a meeting, for milk, or in this case, for your help. All of those are things or events. They're nouns, not actions.
Okay, now we're getting to a really cool kind of subtle distinction. But once you see this, I swear the rule will stick in your head forever. It's all about who or what has the purpose, a person or a thing. Just look at this pattern. It is so clear once you see it side by side. When a person is the one doing the action, we use a knife. The purpose is an action, so we say to chop. But when a thing is the subject, this is a knife, we're talking about its job, its function, and for that we use for plus the ing form, for chopping.
So here's your mental cheat sheet. It's a super quick check you can do in your head. Just ask yourself, is a person doing something? Cool, use to plus the verb. Is it about what an object is used for? Easy, use for plus ing. I use this to study. This is for studying. Simple as that.
All right, let's wrap this all up. We're going to put everything we just learned together in one place. Seriously, if you're going to take a screenshot of any slide today, make it this one.
Okay, here they are, the three big patterns. Is it a person's action? Use to. Is your reason a noun, a thing? Use for. And is it the job or function of an object? Use for with ing. That is the entire logic, right there.
And it's worth remembering what the author, Michael Swan, says himself. Grammar's important, but it's not everything. The goal is always communication, right? So use these rules to be clearer, for sure, but don't ever let the fear of a mistake stop you from actually speaking.
So we'll leave you with the question that, hey, uses our main rule perfectly. What is one thing you do to improve your English? Think about that. Keep up the great work, and thanks for diving into this with us.